Hit me, I'm open.
On an uptick and playing good basketball.
Here's Bell. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Yes, and that's what they want to do. Get him open. Get him.
And the starting group for Chicago. Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Ferguson into the small forward position. There's the screen. There's the triple.
Put it back, put it back.
Bell grabs the miss. And a fast break now for the Bulls. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Vincent with the ball. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Inside. Here's Bill. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
2 points. That one goes. Strother's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Richard. 17 points in his last outing. Misses the wing three. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark. Nikola Jokic already has and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. And what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of limp on the wings and in the backcourt, too. This is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Jokic. Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Ferguson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Passes to Sabonis. Back to Vincent. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Brown. Here's Strother. Again, it's Denver missing. Bulls leading by 6. Here's Ferguson. Two-handed jam.
Adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's out of bounds.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bell. He's covered by Vincent.
Right there. Right.
O'Neal passes to Bell. Clowney. Here's the three. Buries it from 3.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got
Take a break. Take a break.
pulling apart the defense.
2 shots.
Racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Bell. Scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production.
Come around. Street coming.
From the stripe.
Keep shooting that.
Again with a bucket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got
Switch.
Out to Powell. The three ball. Christie with a rebound.
already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. Dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Who's watching him?
Now Vincent. Pass to Rupert. To the middle. Here's Powell. Uses the glass on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, it certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Buzelis, and it's Bell in at the 2 spot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Wizard in their last time out against the Celtics was he dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of four. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure. And draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Jones misses.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this game. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
Watch him.
To the paint. He jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Hey, balance it out.
Christie from behind the arc. He connects.
Pressure him on.
And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode.
Get
He
there.
doesn't know how to the gas pedal.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Hey, yo. Right here.
The rejection. Here's Bell. No points so far.
Hey, yo, right here.
Goes back up. Sounds good with extra effort on the glass.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's Vincent. To finish it off. A beauty.
What a
Timeout,
finish.
timeout.
He just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Chicago. Hood-Schifino comes in for Christie. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Kick it out.
Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Bell. Back to Kuminga. Here's Bell.
I see him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. And Kuminga throws it down.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And here's Vincent. We saw him with 19 his last time out. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
They came away with an easy win last time. In large part to their work on the glass.
And you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And that one's good. Strother.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
To the inside. Out to the wing. Pass to Bell. Three-pointer.
I'll just throw it up,
basket.
and
He's
it
now
goes
6
in.
for 7 in the contest.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals,
And they'll keep possession.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Sabonis outside. Back to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. Down to the Bulls. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Don't worry about it. You're shooting that.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're really working the paint now.
Denver has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Sabonis looking over the floor. Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Vincent. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Back to O'Neal. Here's Bell. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bell. Outside Kuminga. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Kuminga's got 10 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. For the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, the world's creating for others, simply unstoppable on offense. Also, tremendous rebound in his position.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Denver Nuggets. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk to Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. But undeterred, already back in action and pushing through it. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Domantas Sabonis out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Vincent in at the point. starting the second half for Ty Lue. And that one's good.
Bell, balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
I got yours. I got yours.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Brown. The shot, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Ferguson, pass to Brown. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Count it. Strother's got 16 points now.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. In the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make
Don't let him
adjustments
shoot
along
that.
the way. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Pass to Brown. To the paint. Up strong for the slam.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Bell. To the left wing.
Shoot that.
Here's Hood-Schifino. He's got 6. And a miss there on the triple. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Graham.
You know, B.A., not many guys have MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Pass to Brown. Here's Hood-Schifino. He's covered by Vincent. Nice shot by Hood-Schifino. Give him 8 points now.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Vincent outside. From downtown, sinks the tray. Vincent's got 9 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Bell. Here's Ferguson. Here's Hood-Schifino. Give him 8 points now. That one goes in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. From deep. Strother, no good.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Yep, that one's good. Hood-Schifino's got 6 in the quarter.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 1:25 left in the third. Sabonis in the post. Thing is on. And it's Jokic missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Knocks down the triple. Hood-Schifino's got 9 points here in the second half.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Strother. Back to Vincent.
Switch.
To end the run. Bell grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
On the wing.
To the middle.
Hey, yo. Right here.
Pass to Ferguson. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Ferguson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got 11.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
To the right side. Here's Bell. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done
Hey,
tonight.
good ball, good ball.
And so it's Chicago, and they're up and insane about going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Team's changing it up here. Timeout call, the Nuggets.
One more time. Your Denver Nuggets dance there. Hey, let's go. Move around.
So Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the number one seed at the end of the season? I think we'd have to find alternative incentives then.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Buzelis, and it's Christie in at the one.
Take that.
Pass to Clowney. Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this league.
Here's Vincent. Christie with a rebound. Christie's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep. I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a huge performance it was for the Wizard.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Right here.
Knocks it down from distance. Bell's got 30 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most. And you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Hit the perimeter.
Pass to Strother. And here's Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Chicago with a rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Bell. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward. Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, right here. What's up, everybody? I'm going to start with Joe.
Another great game, MP.
Thank you, Joe.
Or should I say MVP?
I
You played
like
against
that.
another top MVP candidate, and every time you face off against someone of this caliber, you look like the best player on the floor. So are you a shoe-in for the MVP award?
Of course. I'm the top dog in the league right now, and anyone who's been watching the games can see that. These aren't empty stats either. You know, you see the games that I've been winning, so if I'm not the MVP, yikes, I don't know who is. Nobody's been able to touch me.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls.
Here we go.
Ferguson out there with Kuminga. Then there's Bell. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. And for the Nets, there should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways. But there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Thomas swing the D. To the middle. Ferguson with the rebound. Here's O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity and the finish pretty good.
Back to King. Releases. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to
You don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Set it up.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
I see him. Go over. Ball.
Here's Sarabia. Offensive rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
3-point. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one.
One of the things they're doing is identifying a favorable matchup and then going after it.
A slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Kuminga. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Close.
It's good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. It's a bit of a struggle. Does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hey, who's watching now?
First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Goes back up, and it's good on the way.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help?
To me, there's a complete lack of communication. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping the ball off balance is the plan here. No shot!
Off the mark from 16 feet out. Chicago led by 8. It's still on the line. Outside, Kuminga shoots it up. No good from Bell.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
With both hands and rips it down.
taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the inside. Up top, King.
Well, you simply have to shake that missed opportunity, Bobby.
Hey, let's go. Good luck, Lando. Good luck. I got ball.
Takes a three.
Keep shooting right. Don't
No
give me
problem on the
those.
three from Bell. Bell's got 11 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
You got him.
King, the pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021
Substitutions on the court.
quarter number 2
Stay
with
on him.
just over a minute gone.
Yes,
Floats
put it
in.
back, put it
Young,
back.
Good. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Howard is out there with 20. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Carlson. So that's 10x again from distance.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field. But he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, rebounding is the toughest story in this game.
This season has been full of surprises. Greg, what's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the play. King comes in for Howard.
Oh, gotta move, go.
Ferguson's checked in for Harris. Poole comes in for Christie. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And that's all Young will give it back to the Bucks. They trail by 9 points. Victory a little bit last time in the second quarter when they faced the Bulls.
If they want to afford the outcome of that first meeting, they need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last game.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
That'll be a three on Poole. Here's Young from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn. The Bulls leading by 8.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bell passes to Poole. That's good off the glass. Poole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning. Doesn't get better than this.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. O'Neal's checking for Chicago.
On the court.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Go watch him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Put back by O'Neal.
With the success they had, expect them to be firmly in the driver's seat.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 33 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. The numbers were really impressive. He's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his
That's the way to do it, down! It was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense going.
It's rebounded by Poole. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Okay, no time at all on that one. And that's now 27 points for the Wizard.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg. He is highly accurate tonight.
Thomas, no luck.
Well, he tries to infiltrate his own. Can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Number 1, the Bulls. In 3rd, the Nets.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
And he knocks down the first one. The Nets making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Brownie's checked in.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's getting around 38 points per, 12 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what is crazy is that he cannot even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's Bell from the arc. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And Thomas has it in the corner. That one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
First one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. That one misses.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Going inside.
Two offenses here tonight. You can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better look to start this basketball game.
King outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Chicago, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They have been very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. In the Eastern Conference, the Wizard.
Well, we can give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance, too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big man, but I will admit he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in a game?
I pay all the time with my face.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so Poole will bring it up for Chicago. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. So for Chicago right now, they've got O'Neal. Jordan Poole is out there with Bell. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Ferguson in at the 3, the small forward. King outside. Pass to Thomas.
Don't let him get it.
Goes off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 3, Bell. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The Bulls shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Pass to Thomas. Bell with the block. And he recovers it. Thomas gets the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wasted no time on that one. Bell's got 44.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Screen by Claxton. It's all in by the Bulls. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Poole. And he banks in the lane. Poole's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The 3 from Thomas drills the 3-pointer. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the court is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening. Sometimes you just have an off day, and that's one of those games for him.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 on 3-point shots here in the third. Back to King. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Flying with his 3. The net shooting a pretty sorry 29% for the forward. Here's Claxton.
Timeout. Timeout.
He is such a great athlete. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Ananobi, he's checked in for the Nets. Christie, he's checked in for the Bulls. Game. Great performance by the Wizards.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from 3-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
26 seconds left in the paint. Again for 3.
Nails is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I could promise you.
Good color from three.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us.
And a special moment here with MP to address the fans. And he's at center court.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day. And sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish. And when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Nicely put by MP. I'm coming. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Thomas with the three. Doesn't go that time. And here's Bell from the arc. And it's again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have... And we're back. Last quarter, the record for most three-pointers in a single season was surpassed. It was absolutely incredible.
It really is. Even if we knew he was going to get there at some point, it doesn't make it any less unreal. No matter what happens in the future, this will always be one of the greatest seasons for a shooter in NBA history.
They've got Trae Young. He's out there with Howard. And it's Carlson in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Chicago.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort.
Watch outside!
And you also have to look the way you come out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight, simply from being willing to run the floor.
Back to Bell. Latrey. And out of bounds is Brooklyn.
Out of bounds.
Possession. Net shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them.
Hey, who got him?
Young outside. Here he goes. Gonzalez grabs the board. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's Bell. And another basket.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he's tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just the board. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's picked off. Young looking around.
Who's watching here?
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big thing for the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
The Nets making a switch here. Kings checked in. And so it's Brooklyn with it.
Look at yours.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Perry. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Young over Christian. Young's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
In for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bell. Fires the 3. Another from 3.
And
6-7.
he moves into second place all time with that make 4 games.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Looking to end the run, and it comes off the front of the rim.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's King. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bell's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Bust that.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Oh, that's deep. And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number, tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
Here's Christie. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. There's King. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen away. Inside, Young. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside.
How about the find by Trey? Making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
It's back to the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one.
Battler from 3.
Continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it.
Do you not know, guys? This is for the leading scorer of the most points in an NBA game.
That was going in. Rebounded by Anunoby. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's King. Chicago grabs the miss.